What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a general sneak peek for the sign of Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, you guys are third this week on the zodiac lineup. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay, so um, no real major updates except for Tap into the Souls and Energy Shout Out will be back this month. Okay. You guys, I will tell you just the same as I did your fellow water sign Pisces. If you need some help clearing your energy out before the month starts and you're waiting for your readings for the week, by all means go and watch the monthly manifestation videos. You can go on my channel, look for under playlist monthly manifestations. July is there. I usually put those up before the next month, and that can give you a little bit of insight on cleansing your energy out. It is for the collective, but it is very helpful. Okay, that's why I do those readings every month. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into your general read. I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle for you guys. It felt like while I was preparing for your reading, energies were kind of interchanging. And again, I feel like that kind of happens sometimes when I have multiple water signs within the week. So, like I said, your counterpart is Pisces, your counter sign in the zodiac. So, we did 3 shuffles here and 3 cuts. I will say before your reading, ancestors were speaking about withdrawal or withdrawn, so that you could be feeling that way. If you know your birth chart, by all means, you can possibly go and look at Pisces if you have Pisces in your birth chart. Okay, but we're going to start with 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. Okay. This one right here that I want in particular that kind of flushed into another. So let's see what's going on in your energy, Scorpio. We have the Devil, the 4 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles in the center of your spread. Okay. Then we have the Magician and the 7 of Swords. Okay. Huh. Well, Scorpios, like I said, withdrawn in a sense. Okay. Starting off with this devil energy. All right. Why, Scorpio? I thought you guys were doing so well from the last time I did a reading for you, which was last month. So obviously for some of you in the collective have still this toxic energy around you. Okay, there's some type of toxicity. Okay, it's either between you or someone else, as you see these 2 people tied together. Okay, someone's being very toxic. Okay, or it could be some toxic energy that you need to remove from you. I did mention again, need to go and look at the monthly manifestation. It talks about shadow work that needs to be done. Okay, and I'll refer to my notes a little bit here because I specifically suggested to you guys any kind of shadow work that needs to be done should be done on the 20th of this month. Okay, so especially with this devil energy showing up for you right now, you definitely need to do some shadow work, okay? Um, look up shadow work. We're not going to get into it right now on your reading, okay? You can look at the monthly manifestation so you can get a little bit heads up, or you can do your own research, okay? But we have the Four of Swords here, okay? You're in contemplation. Four of Swords is usually talking about really reevaluating things, looking things over, taking a rest, okay? Um, when you've got a lot of toxic energy around you, it is very draining, okay? And so you're taking somewhat of a rest to review things, okay? Um, one thing I never took the time to really look at when I look at the Four of Swords is the mirrored glass here, in a sense, or these, and it's, yeah, you can consider it mirrored glass. You have these two people right here, okay? And feel like you could be also reevaluating your faith in things, okay? And so, really diving deep, in a sense. Like I said, shadow work is definitely prominent for you guys, Scorpio, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles here, okay? Knight of Pentacles, someone coming with some kind of an offer, if you will, okay? Marching in on this horse. It's nothing major. It's something very small, okay? Either you to someone, okay, or hoping that you can provide something of value to someone, okay? I don't think within your spread it has anything to do with anyone coming towards you. I think it's you going towards someone else. In a sense of this Magician being here, you are looking for some type of a miracle to occur, okay? Trying to manifest something possibly, okay? To right wrongs, in a sense, okay, Scorpio? So the Magician is here. You're trying to manifest something, all right? In a sense of cleaning up, all right? Seven of Swords is here. I always say with this, with Seven of Swords, you usually see someone carrying swords, and then their swords like stuck in the ground, and they're either gathering these swords or they're putting them down. But with that many swords, it looks like they're cleaning up, okay? So in a sense of, when I say cleaning up, I mean damage control, okay? So it could be some form of damage control that you're trying to do because of all this toxic energy around you, okay? And it's not, it depends on where it's coming from. We'll see in the clarifiers possibly, but it's a toss up between some kind of toxic energy from someone else, or this is all straight up your toxic energy, okay? I've again talked about it in Pisces reading, depending on how old you are. If you are in kind of like your late 30s or so, pushing into 40, you could be going through some form of growing pains, okay? Where you're hitting a certain phase of your life where maybe past traumas from childhood or relationships are kind of rearing their head, okay? Is what I talk about in Pisces. Like I said, that is your fellow water sign. If you have Pisces in your chart, depending on where it is, okay, I would suggest watching that, and also the monthly manifestation, okay? You don't have to, but I'm just suggesting it to you, okay, Scorpios? So, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and also reshuffle the clarifying deck as well. Just to match the energy of your spread, okay? Like I said before your reading, the universe informed me there was a lot of energy that was like interchanging. So that's why we're shuffling again during your reading. And I also went on ahead and just like reburned the Palo Santo before we started for you guys, okay? So that was our third shuffle. I'm going to go ahead and cut by threes. Okay. And we're going to do the same as usual. 2 from the top, the devil, and the 4 of swords. 2 from the bottom for the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. And then 1 energetically from the middle. Which is, again, like I said, a lot of energies with you guys. Just like in Pisces, made it very hard to really cling to a card to choose. Okay, so let's see what's going on one by one. The devil with the 7 of wands. The devil with the 7 of wands. You are on display for this toxicity, okay? I think this is primarily toxicity around you. There has been some kind of change within you, Scorpio, that nobody recognizes. And so it's causing you to be on the defensive side, okay? You kind of feel like maybe you're under attack, possibly, either spiritually or physically, okay? With this toxic energy. Only you know, Scorpio, what is really bothering you, okay? Whatever it is you're covering up or trying to avoid in some shape, form, or fashion, okay? Or you're just being a rebel without a cause right now, okay? And it's up to you to really dig deep and figure out, you know, whether or not you're going to stay in this energy or if you're going to heal, okay? So, by all means, like I said, shadow work needs to be done before the 20th, okay? Deep, deep shadow work, okay? Look at that monthly manifestation. That's all I can keep saying to you, okay? We have the 4 of swords with the 6 of swords, okay? Swords on swords energy. We go from 4 to 6, okay? Something needs to progress, okay? In a sense of, normally with the 6 of swords, you're talking about moving away from something, but something needs to progress, okay? After you take this time to kind of reevaluate things truly and honestly within yourself, you should be able to press forward, okay? I don't feel like this is moving backwards. I think it's moving forwards after you get this rest, okay? This time to reevaluate and recenter yourself, okay? 4 coming out here is talking about protecting you. Maybe you need to learn how to protect your energy a little bit better than what you have been, okay? If it's in a spiritual sense, as far as protecting yourself, there are things that you can do that are well past sage and Palo Santo, okay? It's talking about recentering yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, okay? Taking the time to meditate if you can. Again, therapy is always my first and foremost most top option, but for spiritualists or those that are a little bit against, you know, talking to a complete stranger about your problems or issues, okay, really reevaluate yourself, okay? There is a book that you can read called The Four Agreements, okay? By Miguel Ruiz. Okay, I just finished rereading it last month, and right now I'm on the Mastery of Love. That is the second one that you can read as well, okay, if you're having a little bit of trouble there, okay? But definitely start off with the 4 Agreements, okay? That could help you, all right? So, that being said, let's move forward. We have the Knight of Pentacles with the Two of Hearts. Okay, Two of Hearts in this deck is the Two of Cups. Okay, so there is an offer again on the table. This has to do with two people. Okay, someone close to you, possibly. Okay, Scorpio, that you, again, like I said, there's this cleanup coming. Okay, but there's some kind of offer to someone, okay, possibly in reference to a relationship, okay, that has gone awry. Like I said, there's some toxicity around either you or you and another individual, okay, and right now you are literally on defense, okay, and so again, you have to reevaluate whether or not if you want to move forward or progress towards someone in particular, okay? Well, like I said, for some of you, this is about love. For others of you, this could just be about just general self-improvement, okay? Next, like I said, you're asking for a miracle because this Queen of Wands is here clarifying the Magician, okay? Queen of Wands clarifying the Magician. This Queen of Wands to you is very determined, okay? Very sensual in a sense, okay? Something you've never experienced before, okay? He or she, feminine energy, period, okay? But getting where you fit in, don't focus on the gender, focus on the energy. This Queen of Wands energy is feminine energy here, okay? So, someone who's very direct, very passionate, okay? Very dedicated and motivated and cannot be controlled, okay? So, whatever miracle you're trying to manifest, okay, if it's in reference to a person, towards a person, you have to understand that this person cannot be controlled, okay? And so you are going to have to relinquish control, okay, of someone, and it is going to be based on true facts, feelings, things of that nature, okay? It's going to have to be something of value, okay? And I'm not just talking about material, I'm talking about with words, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. We're going to move on to the Seven of Swords being clarified by the Princess of Hearts, okay, which is the Princess of Cups, which is minor arcana in this deck, okay? Feminine energy yet again, cleaning up. As you see, she's looking at a list. Like I said, it's going to be based off of facts, nothing more, nothing less, okay? So, like I said before, damage control, if you will, okay? Possibly going over things again in your head, or this person will go over some things, okay? It could be a situation of, but you said, okay, this person is very factual. You will have to clean up what you said, okay? There is possible dictation done, okay, or some form of track record of the things that have transpired between you and this person, okay? And with this Seven of Swords being here, like I said, you are going to have to clean up the things that you have said, okay? So, when you come towards this person, you are going to have to be very, very careful with your words, okay? And like I said in Pisces reading, people have a tendency of doing things or saying things without thinking all the way through, okay? And when something is done, it's done, okay? So be mindful with your words. Be careful how you say things and who you say them to, okay? Because it can come back and bite you in the ass, okay? So let's go into the Elemental Oracle, okay? and see what the final outcome is for you, or advice. Last shuffle. Okay, and we're going to cut 3 times. Okay, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for you Scorpios. We have home, earth, number 15, equaling out to 6. Okay, talk about reevaluation. I cannot stress this enough. I know you're probably tired of hearing me say monthly manifestation in your video, but you're the main sign right about now that needs to go and watch that video right now. Okay, you can do it right now after this. Fix you a nice little meal or something. Fix a sandwich, pop some popcorn. I don't care what you do. It is about over 30 minutes, but it's definitely geared towards you. Okay, it is for the collective. It's geared for everyone to watch. Okay, but I'm specifically suggesting for Scorpios to go and watch the monthly manifestation for July. Okay, and you'll understand why if you haven't started watching my monthly manifestations. You will understand it is based off of the moon phases, but to also help you manifest. Okay, if there's something you're trying to manifest, it will help you do that. Okay, it will help you stay organized. It will also give you some insight, okay, on a lot of things. You need to go and watch that immediately. Okay, Scorpios, I cannot stress it enough. Okay, nonetheless, let's get back to this. It's last month, June, was about reevaluation. It was the 6th month of the year. Everyone's energy was under reevaluation, okay, by themselves. Okay, you had to tap into your own soul last month. I was not here to do tap into the soul readings last month. I was directed by the universe that it was not needed, as everyone was on their own. This month is about inner strength. It's about maturity. Okay, you need to return home. This is earth energy. Okay, you could have earth in your chart, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. Okay, which is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, but you need to reevaluate and return home. Okay, where there is growth, where there is comfort, where it is familiar. Okay, and it could be within this person. All right, but let's go into the book so we can read your message from there. Okay, like I said, this is earth energy. And I'll probably read the last paragraph here as well for you guys. It says, Earth home, take time to ground yourself. The earth is our home, and we are a part of nature, not apart from it. You are a part of nature, not apart from it. Okay? Do all you can to take positive custodianship of the world around you. Pay attention to your body and your home. Turn your eyes towards home. Avoid disconnection with devices and extreme busyness. Okay? You have been possibly distracting yourself from this particular situation. Okay? And it's rearing its ugly head. It's coming to a head. You know how a pimple has a head on it, and you know it may itch or it may bother you, or it's just so prominent, and that eventually it's time for it to burst. Okay, that's where you are. Okay, yai, Greek for earth, is your word of power. Okay, the last paragraph here says there is an awareness of a wise mother or father of earth energy that is profoundly comforting. Someone cooking you a nourishing meal when you are down, doing the gardening, spending time outdoors, building your own shelter, all give you a big dose of earth energy. Okay? So it's something about the home, okay? Either your home, a mother or fatherly energy of some sort, okay, is where you seek comfort, okay? And it's possibly something you've been avoiding, okay? Maybe you've been avoiding going to see your parents or anyone of that nature, okay? Um, those are the things that will kind of help ground you and give you comfort, okay? And remember, we are creatures of the earth and all connected on the planet, okay? So it's time for you to connect with your earth energy, okay? And stop avoiding it. It could possibly help you get rid of this toxicity. Within your shadow work, you may need to go outside and possibly sit in a park or put your feet in the grass, okay? And just connect with Mother Earth again, okay? Try and eat things of the earth, such as, fresh from the garden, things of that nature, to really try to reconnect in some shape, form, or fashion, all right? Not going to stay on this long. You already are a little bit extended here, all right, Scorpios, which usually does happen with you guys. It hasn't happened in a while. But nonetheless, we have literally 4 more readings for you guys this week. So until then, Scorpios, peace.